Yo, let's chat for a bit. How's everybody doing this evening? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Hope everybody's enjoying their evening or enjoyed their day. This is my first time I haven't done a live in over a week, so I'm just trying to stay on track of everything else. I'm trying to stay on top of my game on other things. Um, Today's pretty much going to be a personal one, and I'm asking right now for forgiveness for the things I will say. And I know it might not sound like something that should come out of my mouth, but I'm just going to be honest about how I feel. I've been on, and normally I start off with my announcements. I normally do a little announcements, tell you what's going on, what's new. The only thing I could say is that I've been off all week. I've been trying to, relax myself, try to get my head together. It's been I'm not going to lie, it's been pretty lackluster all week. But I did have a photo shoot yesterday, so I'm very grateful for that. I thank my model for helping me out that day, so I'm very grateful for that. Those pictures are coming soon, and some of the pictures are from the apparel shoot I'm working on for this Saturday, because she wanted to do hers a little early, so I decided to just put everything together. And, since she was willing to do it, I decided to do her shoot alone yesterday. It's going to be at the same park for Saturday, but she wanted to do hers yesterday because she can't make it on Saturday. So I'm very grateful for her. Thank you, Tangi. I appreciate it. I know I've been MIA on here, so I've been trying to get back on here. So let's see how this goes from this point on. Right now, it's like I said, overall, I would say overall, this week has been pretty lackluster. And this is my shutdown week. This is my only week off. And I feel like, I should be enjoying it, but at the same time, I should be resting. So it's like, I got plenty of rest this week. Do not get me wrong. But I just feel that it could have been a whole lot better. Probably because I didn't really plan anything out. I probably just need to get my rest. So maybe that's the Lord telling me I just need to rest. So, like I said, this whole week has not been pretty eventful at all. Besides the photo shoot, I'm not throwing no shade on that. But other than that, there was nothing really, how could I put it? Nothing that really could stand out for my my week. But it's okay though. I that's probably one of the reasons why I wanted to do this live. And I'm doing this live here about my healing journey because I had to pray about it. I talked to the Lord about it. And it seems to me that I think now is the time that I just really need to sit down and focus on me, because I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I'm just sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm just frustrated with how my life is right now. And I'm not and like I said, I'm not holding no punches in this live. I'm just being 100% honest. I'm not thrilled with a lot of things that's been going on in my life. And I'm a cause of it. I'm not trying to say the environment is causing it. I'm not trying to say someone else is causing it. 90%, I would say 90% of it is on me. I will admit to that. 90% of all this is on me. I'm doing the best I can, but it seems to me it's like to this day and to this moment, to this second, my best still ain't good enough. No matter how hard I try, my best is never, ever good enough. And I'm getting to that point now that it's like I'm settling. I should not have to settle. I should not even feel that way. But like I said, it's open range. I'm just being honest. I'm just being totally honest. That's why I'm going through this healing journey, to get my mind straight, to get my mind right, focus on me. Because it seems to me it's like it's always a problem every time I turn around. Every time I want to do something that may, uplift my spirits, something tears it down. I'm just frustrated. I've been irritated. And most of this year, not going to lie, I have been putting on a smile just to please everybody. I can act like a goofball all day if I have to. But deep down in my heart, do I really want to do that? No. I'm just trying to get through the day. I'm trying to get through the night. I'm trying to get through every single moment. I try my best to lift myself up and be happy. Always get torn down. no matter how I look at it, always getting torn down. And I just feel that it's time to just let all this go and just move forward. I don't care what the scenario is. A lot of people in life these past couple months have really showed their true colors. I'm just, like I said, this healing journey is really turning me to a point that I could say, yes, I'm just going to get through this day. Either way it goes, I'm going to get through this day no matter how I look at it. But I'm just tired. I've been tired for a long time. And I think last week really hit me hard to the point that I have to change. Everything around me has to change. The people around me have to change. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the disrespect. I'm sick of everything. Everyone think everything is a joke. I'm just frustrated. And I prayed about it and I said, Lord, just help me get through this. I say that every single morning. I wake up in the morning. I say it all the time. I'm just ready to just move forward and just commit to him and just try to keep my head up because I'm tired of being disrespected. I'm tired of thinking that if the world revolves around them, it's like I can go through so much, but they can care less. They can care less. One incident I was not feeling well at all, but then again, it's like they just brushed off like, oh, okay. And it's like everything went right back to them. They don't care. I could be in a ditch somewhere. They would not care. And I'm sick of it. I am irritated to the max. So in this situation, yes, that's why I'm on this healing journey right now. This week, like I said, it's been boring. I'm not going to lie. This week has been pretty boring, but it's like, I feel like my heart is at peace. And when my heart is at peace, I feel a whole lot better. I feel like I could just say whatever I want to say and just go with it. Because like I said, 90% of the time this year, I'm not going to lie. 90% of the time this year, I have been putting on a smile. I've been putting on everything just to get through the day. And that is just how I feel. So I'm at that point, I'm not even angry anymore. I'm not mad. If that's how some people feel about me, that's how some people feel. They can move on. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of it. I just want to move on. And it's like, I do my best. I give my 110% best to please everybody. And it's still not good enough. What I got to do? Walk on water? What I got to do? Help me understand that. I don't get it. I tell some people all the time, and I tell this story to this day, and it's like, it's not fabricated. Like, okay, the figure might be a little fabricated, but just speaking from a different point of view. If someone asks me to do 100 things, and I do 99 of them, that 99 don't exist. They remember that one thing I don't do for them. And that irks my soul. And that's in life as a whole. I'm not trying to say it's just me. I know a lot of people go through that same scenario. Everybody always remember the bad things about somebody. I'm always the villain in somebody's story. I know that. I'm not even going to lie. I'm always the villain in somebody's story. So I get it. It's just, I'm tired of it. So it's like, my thing is with this health journey, if you want to be, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. If you really want to be in my life, be dedicated to it. Because if you're not, I mean, it's no shade to that person. If they want to move on, they can move on. I'm not playing around no more. I'm sick of it. It's like, it made me sick the other day. I had a headache to the max. I was so frustrated because I said, I can't do this. So I went to bed extremely early. I could not do it. I was getting so frustrated. I was like, I can't do it. I'm done. And people think that, you know, oh, you can get over you 100% every day. No, I'm not. Not even close. So again, this health journey that I'm on, not health journey, I got to get back on that too, but this healing journey, I should say, this healing journey, that's why I should have been called, I don't know why I call it the health journey. Healing journey I've been on, I'm trying to get back on who I really am. And to stay on top of that, I have to keep praying. I have to stay motivated. I just have to keep pushing. Do the things that I said I was going to do. Do the things that, you know, say, for example, I make all these posts about my business. about my podcast, everything else. Don't get no likes. Don't get really nothing. Is that going to stop me? Absolutely not. I'm still going to drop this podcast. I'm still going to do these shirts. I got this apparel photo shoot for this Saturday. I'm still doing it. Likes or not, I don't care. I'm just going to do it. I'm tired of validation. I'm just going to flat out go out here and do what I have to do. So this healing journey, I feel that everything will turn around. I'm going to take it one day at a time. Yeah, it will be some days I'm going to slip up. I'm not going to lie. But deep down in my heart, I know I can pull it off. I know I can stay on course. And just got to keep pushing forward. So, yeah, other than that, everything else is same old, same old. But like I said, I'm just trying to do the best I can each and every day. And it's like a lot of times it's not good enough for people. Also, I said this earlier, and I know, like I said, I'm not holding back on what I really want to say. I'm not holding back at all. Most times when I try to connect with people, I feel like I'm the biggest distraction in the world. Like I really do. I feel like I'm a distraction. And somebody said, oh no, you're not this distraction. You're not this, you're not that, you're not a distraction. I barely hear from them. So I must be a distraction. So don't say, now, like I said, if you're busy, I get it. I'm a busy person too. I'm not going to say you should be open range 24/7. Like we should talk 24/7. I'm not saying that. But don't say I'm not a distraction. But then again, you're treating me like a distraction. That part bothers me. But other than that, if I'm a distraction, I would just do my check-ins, leave you alone. So if I text you or if I even just gonna make the call and just see how you're doing, it could be a 30-second conversation. Because it seems to me I'm just a distraction. You're a busy person. I'll admit to that. You're a very busy person. Very busy person. So I will treat you like you're a very busy person. And then 9 times out of 10, if you don't hear from me, well, I'm always, I try my best to try to stay in people's lives the best I can. But if you're going to treat me a certain way, hey, I'm not going to hold a grudge against you. I'm not that type. I'm not the type that's going to hold a grudge, not one bit. And just saying that from the bottom of my heart, see, that slipped my mind right there what I was about to say. But yeah, if you're a busy person, like I said, I can respect that. Do not get me wrong. And like I said, everybody's busy. I'm busy all the time. Shoot. Even today, I had a lot to do. But I'll take the time to see how everybody's doing. I do. I check on everybody. I remember ever since I lost a friend back in 2007. Not going to display their name right now, but I lost a very good friend in 2007. Ever since then, because it's like we talked, we vibe, we talked all the time. Maybe it was like once or twice out the week. Just general conversation. See how everything's going. How's life treating you? How's everything going? But when I heard that person passed away, it's like tomorrow is never promised. That's why I keep checking on everybody. What is wrong? Like people think that, it's like, let me calm down. They act like it's a damn problem when you want to pick up the phone and just check on somebody. I'm not understanding this. I don't get it. I don't, where's the issue? But then again, I'm not speaking bad on nobody. But if somebody passed away, all of a sudden, oh, that person was a good person, all this, that. But you never showed it when they were alive. Help me understand that. That's the part I'm not understanding about people in life right now. So that's why, like I said, my conversations with people are going to be starting to become very limited. I'm not going to lie, because it seems to me, again, I'm a distraction. So I will do my normal check-ins. I will see how everybody's doing. That part, I'm always like that. Always have, always will be. But we're going to keep it as me just checking in. Because it seems to me, you're the most busiest person in the world. And like I said, I'm not the type that's going to hold a burden on nobody's head. But in life right now, life is too short. If you care about that person, show it while they're alive. That's the part I'm not understanding. So I'm getting irritated right now, because obviously most times my words go through one ear and out the other. So just being honest. So it is what it is. But yes, I'm on this healing journey. I'm turning everything around in my life right now. Like I said, it's the first week I've been on this journey. Like I said, I feel pretty good so far in my heart. I really do. I feel a whole lot better than what I did last week. Because last week I didn't even make a post on Facebook at all. Because I was going through too much mentally and I said I didn't want to be bothered. I'm not going to lie. I shut down. Because like I said, again, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So from this point on, a lot of things are going to change in my life. I'm just going to keep it straightforward. I'm going to continue to work on my business, help my family out. Like today, I had to help my sister out to a certain extent. I helped my mother out Tuesday. So it's like I want to do the best I can to be with my family, keep up with my good friends, the friends that I always that communicate with me the most. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, we ain't got to talk every single moment, every single day, but it's like y'all keep up with me. And it's a very, very small percentage of people that actually keep up with me. It's a tiny percentage. So I'm very grateful for them. So other than that, it's time for me to just move on. It's time for me to move on because I'm getting headaches, I'm getting frustrated, and I'm getting irritated very quickly. So, yes, it sounds like a rant, but I'm sorry. I just got to be real about it. So, other than that, I'm about to try to put a movie on this evening. I don't even know what to watch. I'm pretty much out of things to do. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I had company. That'd be nice, but wishful thinking. But other than that, about to check out a movie, try to enjoy my evening the best I can. I will be back Sunday because I'm gonna try to keep this on track again. Because like I said last week, I just wasn't feeling it on going live. So I'm back, y'all. So I'm very happy about that. So other than that, I hope everybody have a blessed night. Stay focused and always, always keep God first. I'll talk to y'all later.